Hey guys, this is Sarah from Ara Beauty and welcome back to my channel. So I have been missing for a little bit, but now I'm coming back stronger than ever with new videos. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about products that are just not worth it. Like, I do not like them. You can go as far as saying I hate them. Some I hate more than others, but we will go through each item and I will show you for some of the items, that I would recommend you to use instead of those. So if you guys are interested in this video, then just keep on watching. Okay, so the very first item is these. The Pond's makeup wipes. I bought these from BJ's. I get them in this big pack, and actually I usually get the Kirkland brand, but I accidentally bought these and they're horrifying. Horrifying. You cannot use these and put on makeup. Like, you can't. Because it leaves these like weird micro suds in them. They're just, and the towels are smaller. The one that I would recommend instead of this one would be the Kirkland brand. You get more products and the actual wipe is much larger. I'll show you. So on the Ponds, like, this is what you get. And even like when I like fizz it up, you can see it's like, it leaves like a soapy, sudsy like residue on my hand. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but it does. And this is like the size. You can see the, like, if I had on my hand, this is the size. And then the Kirkland, so this is the size of the Kirkland, and this is the size of the Pond. Better value, less money. Better product. Okay, that's it. Next thing that I purchased that I will not be purchasing again is the Hard Candy Hydrating Primer Mist. 24-hour power, electrolytes, energizing to hydrate skin. I bought this a very long time ago and I've been saving it in my bad bin for a while. I tried it a bunch of different times, and each time that I tried this product, it would move my foundation every single time, and I thought it was going to help me get long wear but with dewy, like a dewy quality, and it did nothing. It did absolutely nothing for my skin, and it smells funny. The sprayer, the mister on this thing, I mean, it's just so disgusting. I mean, I hate this product, like, and it smells disgusting. What I would recommend you to get, and you can see how much I have been loving this, is the Pixie Milky Hydrating Mist, and this has hyaluronic acid, black oat. You can see I've used pretty much this entire bottle. It leaves it, and the mister on this thing, I
want to mist it really, because just look at that mister. It's just beautiful. It's just like,
it just grazes your skin, and it's just, hyaluronic acid plumps the skin, and I guess the black oat is another moisturizing quality. So it leaves my skin looking fresh, hydrated, and it doesn't make my skin look dewy. It doesn't have like an oily quality, but it does make my skin look super duper fresh, and I really love that about this product. So next, I bought this e.l.f. concealer and correcting palette a long time ago, and this stuff is just so weird and oily, and it's like you're putting paint on your face, and when you try to set this, it will move. It will definitely move. When I first tried it, the very first time I tried it, and I just was like doing it pat, like just trying to get, I mean, I was doing my makeup in the car, and we were like on our way to go like visit someone, and so I was like, oh, I'll just pick this up, I'll put some concealer under my eyes and we'll be fine. And it was okay because I didn't set myself with powders and stuff like that, and we were only there for like an hour. But then when I tried it again, it was just so bad that I never used this again. I bought this so long ago, and it's the same as the last one. It's been sitting in my bad bin for a long time. And I don't have a recommendation for those color correcting palettes. I don't really use color correcting palettes that much.
I think that one just scarred me. So
next, I have from the dollar store, and I know you're going to be like, duh, you don't like it because it's from the dollar store. No, like, I really wanted to love this foundation, and when I first applied it, I was like, ooh, this is nice. It's like a little BB cream. It's very sheer, but like I was like into it at first, and then after about 30 minutes, it was physically peeling off of my skin. Like, you know those peel masks This has glue or something in it. Do not buy this. It's from the Dollar Tree. It's from Sassy and Chic Moisturizing Foundation. It's not no damn moisturizing foundation. This is glue.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
With tint in it. It's absolutely horrific. So I wouldn't waste your money on that. But what I would recommend, instead of going to the Dollar Tree, I'm going to recommend two pretty affordable options. One is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. We all know I love this in the shade Buff Bisque. And then also I have been really, really loving this NYX Total Control drops. Like these have been my two like drugstore go-tos. I don't know if anything's gonna be able to top this, but this is getting close. Like they're pretty much in the same realm. This one is cheaper, this one's a little more expensive, but they're both you know, under $15.
Next thing I bought from e.l.f. Man, I am beating up e.l.f. today.
But it's the e.l.f. Tone Correcting Powder. This is, I mean, it just doesn't do anything. Like it leaves this weird chalky cast on your face. Like I would not recommend this at all. I've tried it a few times. I tried to wet it and, you know, try to use it under the eye and stuff. It just didn't work out for me. Another thing was this. It's the Real Techniques Diamond Sponge Applicator. Sorry, it's dirty. I stopped using it. I didn't mind it so much. Not like this isn't one of the products that I hate, but I do not like this product, and for a few reasons. The first reason why I do not like this product is because it's not bouncy enough for me. Like I tried it a few times and it was like, okay, but then when you apply too much pressure with this sponge, it moves your foundation underneath, and I cannot deal with that. So it was kind of a pass. I do kind of like that it has these little, this is what really intrigued me, that like you could really get close in your inner corner, but it's just a pass for me. It's just a pass, so. But what I would recommend, and this one is dirty because I just did my makeup with it, is the Beauty Blender. I know that I was a huge advocate for not purchasing a Beauty Blender, but I'm telling you guys, this sponge has changed my makeup game, and I feel it lasts longer than the other Real Techniques sponges I was using before. So I kind of think, go for it. Like, and it really does apply your makeup like no other sponge I've ever used. And the texture on this is just, even now, like, and it's not even damp. I did my makeup a while ago and I didn't clean it. It's still like, you can feel the texture on this one. It's super, super nice. So this eyelash curler from the dollar store, I almost took my eye out. Okay, so don't, you know what? Just don't go to the dollar store and buy any makeup. I think you should just save your dollars. You know what I mean? Everything I purchased from the dollar store, other than one little like trio eyeshadow palette, and that one was just okay. So, I mean, I know people like to make the videos about the dollar store and all this kind of stuff. It just wasn't for me. And I don't really think it's going to be for anybody, because this almost took my eye out. I used it twice. This, the e.l.f. Exfoliator. It's an exfoliator lip. It's in Mint Maniac, so it's mint scented. So this thing right here, okay, I do not like, this isn't like, oh my god, I hate it, like the product didn't work. Like the product worked and did what it was supposed to do, but the thing about it was that it was so cheap, and it was so, it's not the right applicator for a lip scrub. I really feel like either, you know, because there's so much space in between here, so either get ones that when you pull up the bullet, there's like pretty much no space, and it's a little bit more balmy of an exfoliator, so that it doesn't just tip on over, because this is pretty rough. Like if you're scratching at this is like dried sugar. You know, it's not, and if they were to put this into a little bit different of a packaging, I think it would be good, but because of this packaging, it just doesn't work. It just will break. And it did break. So, if any mascara people, the L'Oreal Voluminous Original.
Don't. Everybody calm down.
Just calm down, okay?
The blue one. Not the black, not the carbon black or the voluminous black. That one is fine. This one, I wanted to do this like cool 4th of July like eye look, and I wanted like blue lashes. This is not pigmented enough to be really a blue lash. So if you want something that's like very minimal and like you really can't see that your eyelashes are blue at all, but maybe like if you're in direct sunlight you can kind of see there's a tint, you could try it. But I wanted something that was just a little bit more vibrant to bring out the green in my eyes, and it just didn't do it for me. And this I also bought from the dollar store, was the Wet n Wild Mega Wear. This is awful. It transfers. like you won't believe. Look at this wand. Like it transfers like you wouldn't believe, like instantaneously. It will transfer. So, I mean, I'm just gonna knock this one out of the park and just go with one. It's a drugstore, Lash Paradise. Don't even try them. Pass. This one, the Voluminous Lash Paradise, you couldn't pry this out of my hands even if you tried. I'm using this today. I use this today. This and the Too Faced Better Than Sex are the only mascara, and the Essence mascara are the only ones that I really use. But this is the one that I constantly, if I just want something that I know works, this is the one that I go for. Next, I purchased this a long time ago. This is the Rimmel Brow Powder Duo. It has a cream, darker cream shade, and then a powder on the side, the medium brown. I felt that this was very waxy, and it really it pulled a little bit too much. So because my eyebrows are so thick, this may, I don't want to say that this is a terrible, terrible product for everybody. It was very inexpensive, and I think that it would be good for some people that don't have a lot of brows. But if you have full brows like I do, and you just like a little bit of like definition in certain areas where there might be some sparseness, it pulls on your actual brows, and it like pulls it down, so then you're constantly having to go back and clean it up, and it was just a big pass for me. I really want like a quick, easy fix. I go for the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and then the Makeup Revolution Brow Pomade. If I really want to Instagram my brows, this stuff is really, really good. It's waxy, but it's not like this one where it grabs onto my brows and then it transfers down below onto my lid. There's nothing worse than that. Like, there's nothing worse than, especially if you did your base or you did your eye makeup, like base, and you set it and all that kind of stuff, and you were just trying to clean up your brows, it's not going to happen for you. So, it's a pass for me, but actually this one is kind of on that list where it could work for some of you. You just might have to try it, but it's inexpensive, so, I mean, it's a pass for me, but maybe you guys might. None of you guys will like this. Absolutely none of you guys. The Rimmel Magnifique Eye Color Editions, all of them actually. All of these eyeshadows that come in these pans from Rimmel are awful. They're god awful. They don't have any pigment. They don't blend. They're just dull. Like take a look at, yeah, it looks pigmented right there, right? But look at it. It just isn't as pigmented as what it looks like in the pan. And it's just, and when it gets on your eye, these swatches don't even do it justice. Actually, these swatches look better than they actually do on your eye. I'm telling you, I mean, you can go and try it and spend your money on it, but you will quickly regret it. I bought this a very long time ago. You can see, maybe I've used some of the shimmers in here. Just a pass. It's like $10 for that palette. Save your coins. Save your money for better things. There's so much new products coming out that the market is too saturated for me to waste my time on those kind of products. And I don't want you guys to waste your time either. The Hard Candy Mix and Pigment Makeup Drops. I liked this the first couple times that I tried it, and then I realized after continuously using it, whenever I was getting sun and then I would not get sun or whatever, or even if I was doing one of my friends' makeup and I needed to make my foundations that I was using a little bit darker, this makes your foundation oxidize. It makes the foundation, a foundation that I would typically wear, say Wet n Wild, it doesn't oxidize on me, but if I were to use it with this, it oxidizes. It makes you look almost like a Oompa Loompa. I mean, it kind of drove me crazy because I liked it at first, and then after using it a few times, I realized that, and it was a real shame because this was actually pretty inexpensive and it would have been a good idea and a good product, and hopefully they reformulate it. I don't know. Lip products, the e.l.f. lip balm.
It's not oh, you're crap.
It's just, don't spend $1 on this. I got it from the dollar store, and it's it doesn't moisturize, the tint doesn't really stay on there, it's not a super duper pretty color. I got these spies, it's just if you're really only have $1 to buy a lip product, okay, but I mean.
Also, these Lip Sense lipsticks, they're just not good. They dry your lips out, they sting your lips because they contain a huge amount of oil or alcohol in them, and they smell, and I mean, they do stay all day, but I'll just get a Jeffree Star liquid lipstick and we'll do the same thing. So I'm just not interested in that anymore. Got this from the dollar store too, the LA Colors Lip Duo. Just save your money on it. You know, it's just absolutely horrendous. Like, watch the swatch, be like, okay. Like, it swatches better on my hands than it does on my lips, but it feels, if you were to feel the way it feels when I'm swatching it, the pigment looks okay on my hand, but it feels like I'm swiping a moist crayon. Like that waxiness, and you can feel it. Just save your money, okay? Save your money. If you need a eye pencil sharpener, do not purchase this eye pencil sharpener. The Wet n Wild eye pencil sharpener, do not buy it. Every single pencil I have used to sharpen this, it sharpens it and then it cuts the tip off. So I have to keep on sharpening it. It's a waste your product. Don't waste your time on that one. Anyway, so that's all I have today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't mean to be negative on my channel. It's just, I want to get rid of this stuff. It's been sitting in my closet. I've been trying to keep, you know, a stockpile so that I can make one of these videos. And I don't want to say that, like, I'm not bashing any brands. I'm not saying that, like, oh, don't buy this stuff or don't buy everything from their brands. I just don't like these particular products from these brands. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the post notification bell to see all of my new uploads. And we're almost at 500 subscribers, so I'm going to be doing a giveaway for that. So stay tuned, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night wherever you are and whatever you are doing, and bye for now.
Oompa, loompa, doompa-dee-doo. I've got a perfect puzzle for you. Oompa, loompa, doompa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me.